Russia is stepping up its assault on Ukraine with unrelenting force. A wave of drones and missiles are targeting the country's already fragile power grid, aiming to break Ukraine's energy lifeline in the dead of winter. Across towns and cities, families huddle in the chill, Christmas trees stand shadowed, and New Year's illuminations are dimmed as blackouts spread. Here's a report.
A fierce battle is playing out along the front lines. Russia is leaving no stone unturned to attack Ukraine's energy infrastructure, aiming to bring daily life to a standstill. Ukraine claims Russia has launched a large-scale air assault on critical infrastructure. In total, Moscow deployed 673 air attack assets, including 635 Shahid-type drones, 35 cruise missiles and 3 Kinzhal hypersonic missiles. Russia is combining drones, cruise missiles and glide bombs to widen the impact of its strikes. In Kyiv, air raid sirens echoed through the city as residents rushed to shelters. Hundreds took refuge deep underground in metro stations, some waiting for hours as the alert remained in place. The southern port city of Odessa has come under heavy Russian attack, along with energy facilities in Ukraine's western regions. Power cuts have been frequent for weeks now. Families in the Ukrainian port city have been left in the lurch.
Why? Because we live in a building that has no gas, which means that when we have no electricity, we have no water and no heating. It may be plus 5 degrees outside at night, but in 10 to 12 hours the house gets cold very quickly and you can't heat your flat on your own.
Ukrainian officials say the pattern of attacks points to a strategy aimed at exhausting air defenses while keeping pressure on critical infrastructure. President Vladimir Zelensky warns that Russia often escalates attacks around symbolic dates, including Christmas. As the fighting rages, US President Donald Trump says the peace talks are going along.
So we stopped 8 wars. And I thought this would be in the middle of the pack, but maybe easy, but in the middle of the pack. But there's a lot of hatred between those two people, and when there's hatred, there's,
The recent peace talks in Miami, hosted over 3 tense days, have yielded no breakthrough.
There are some things we're not ready for. There are things, I'm sure, that the Russians are not ready for. The Americans have now stayed on to negotiate with representatives of Russia. They will talk, and then we will receive feedback from them. They've received all the information from us.
The future of peace talks hangs in the balance. So does the fate of Ukraine. As the war enters its 4th year, peace is still a distant dream. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.